Alright, today we are continuing the crazy leveling on Project-Azeroth and um, Ice Flows needs an init. And Ice Flows is good with the slash in it. Come over here, Ice Flows. Yes. 5-minute multi-boxing works, and we're killing these mobs here. The Razor Fen down mobs. They are amazing experience. Do I have my experience to level add-on working? Doesn't look like it popped out. Or maybe it didn't even work. Probably need to rename the stupid directory from master and to make it work. And I really want experience to level working. Burr. Son of a bitch. Hey, yeah, of course he could run 40 boxes on a Threadripper. Oh, you can run 40 boxes on a Threadripper 1950, no problem. The question is, how many frames per second do you want? Uh, that's I think it'll do very well, actually. I should buff. Got a lot of buffs now. Look at that. Those hello. Oh, we got some rested experience. And these guys drop great loot in addition to being great experience. So much for rested. I'm no longer auto-deleting cloth on this server. I don't know how many stacks of silk and wool I deleted before I remembered to cut that out. But I cut that out. 15 boxes on the 60 serve, but I
User
can
joined
only
your
10
channel.
at a time. Alright, who's with me? Who's with me? Is that Espro? 15 boxes on 260 on this server, but I can only run 10 at a time. Whoa. I'm going to need more info than that. And Battlefield did too much damage. My resing's not working right. I think it's because I haven't set up my healing priority list. Let's see. No, I don't think that could be it. Resmall. Why is my resing not working right? Unit in raid, blah blah blah. Priest, shaman. Library resers. No. Don't know why my resing's not working right. I'm gonna have to look at that. But I will tell you that there is a funny phenomenon on this server, and that is when you do pick up your guys and res them, they will leave the dialog box open. So I'm going to have to add a click on the dialog box even after they're alive.
I wouldn't know that. I don't suck enough to die.
Oh, I see. I see. I'm just doing it wrong, I guess.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, man, I take it in the chops here. Okay, I'm handing out gear as I get it. So, Robert Curtis, I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying you can only run 10 at a time on a Risen 1950? That does not sound right.
Fuck off.
That does not sound right.
I have a 1700 non-X. Works fine. What the fuck?
Now take it easy on our YouTube guys. They're just asking for info. Oh man, my hunters are out of ammo. Can you believe it? I don't care. I'm just gonna stay here until these guys stop giving experience because I'm killing them fast anyway. Once these guys stop giving experience, I'll go get my berserker stance. That's the plan anyway.
That's been the plan for like 2 days now.
No, no, no. I was talking about defensive stance, and I have my
Oh, yeah,
defensive
yeah.
stance. Let me see what went wrong with this kills to level. Um,
Easy enough little add-on. It just takes the average experience from the last 3 mobs and then just tells you how much left.
yep, and that's what I want. So let me just get that from you one more time, because that didn't
The little
seem to
gold
work.
code works well, by the way.
The level what code works well?
The little gold code, the one that I showed you
Oh,
earlier on.
yes, yes. And I will now tell me tell me exactly what the use case is for that in
Okay.
raid.
Well, get money returns the amount of copper they have.
Okay.
So split that down by 100 by 100 again to get, gold, silver, copper values. You can make your guys go, if I have less than 20 gold, then request it from Fury Swipes
Oh. Oh.
to
I
automatically
like
send
that.
gold to every one of your characters.
I do like that. All right, let me relog Eversmile and get this kills to level thing working.
Because fuck transferring it to 40 windows.
Oh man. Okay, are we all up again? I think we're all up again. Yes, we're all up again. And we have a. I wonder if that window goes away because one of my guys did die earlier. I rezzed him. I mean, just by earlier, I mean 5 minutes ago. I rezzed him, and the window is no longer up. The dialog box is no longer up. So I wonder if it goes away after a while. Okay, do I have kills to level? Fuck no, I fucking do not. Maybe I have to kill something. Oops.
Nah, its window should be sitting there just at 0 until it starts getting values. You should see it.
Nope. Shortcut list. That looks like an upgrade. Yes. And I think he can.
Where did you end up going to anyway?
I'm still at Razorfen Downs. And the experience and gear. Gear is amazing. And I'm going to take charge out. I'm sick of charging. No more charging. Killing Eversmile again because I think I need to name the directory mobs to level and not dash master for it
Did
to
I not
work.
tell you that?
Fuck.
Oops.
I'm telling you, these people who put add-ons up where you have to rename the directory are. I hate this trend. It's ludicrous. Ah, I'm getting raped. Well, Ever smiles out. Let's try that again. Oh no! More rapage!
You just brought back flashbacks of that South Park episode where Indy gets raped.
Okay, mobs to level. Are you up? Let's look. Oh, we got some greens. Cloak of the Falcon. Dobeki chest guard. Ooh, that's nice. I think I'm going to switch to that one. Kills to level. Alright. We are good to go. We have to res a whole bunch of people. Okay, we are starting out right now at level 33. And we want to level fast. We are going to level fast. What's up, Eli? What are you doing today? Alright, so you can do this. Come on, man.
You could be clearing trash in MC. Just saying.
He could be clearing trash in MC. Well, not when I'm taking all the computers up on Project-Azeroth. Okay. Let's bring our raid back out so I can see dead people. I see dead people. And, oh, there's one other issue. All my frost mages are behaving like fire mages. Probably because of that rolling ignite code. So I gotta...
Yeah.
I gotta do that. Why am I doing this when I need to do that? Okay, let's make frost mages again. Is fire what are the different tabs? Okay, if 3 is greater than 2, if 2 is greater than 3, what? Of course that's true. If 1 is greater than 2, oh yeah, that would do it. So that's got to get out of there. 1 is greater than 2 is out. So if tab 2 is greater than 1, yes, fire mage. If tab 2 is greater than 3, yes, fire mage. Okay. Otherwise you're a frost mage. Fine. We're good. Yeah, we're really familiar, Robert Curtis, with the machine specs of the Risens, and I guarantee you, if you go with a 1950, you're going to be fine. You can run 40 boxes. Now the 1700's still in doubt.
No, it's not.
He refuses to make his windows bigger and see the frames per second.
Dude, I have a 20-inch monitor. Do you know how fucking small the
You can
Windows
still make the window full screen and look at it. They have frames, don't they? Or did you remove frames?
Mine have got frames removed. I looked at it once, went cockeyed, and went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Oh
But
man,
yes,
I would
they
be.
clarified
I am
why I went,
very
"Oh my
excited
God."
in getting that 40-man information.
I will do it later. I'm busy now, but that 1950X is the 16-core 32-thread processor.
I know. That's the dream. That's the dream, and that's the
It's
dream we
just
all want.
fucking expensive.
Yeah. And we all
I
want it,
told you
man.
that Xeon one would work. I'm adamant it would.
I know, I know. It still seems that setup still seems like it'd be more expensive than a Threadripper, though. The double Xeon.
Yeah, but a couple of engineering samples, you can get them for like fucking $30. It's the motherboards that are expensive for that old shit.
Where is the freaking bubbling dead at? All right, I gotta feel around and figure out where bubbling died. Oh, there she is. Okay, kills to level. All right, I'm still moving really slow, so keep your expectations low for a minute more until I really start cranking things up. I'm gonna do some buffing, rudimentary buffing, level 27 buffs, full raid.
Are you still not 30? No, you were. You were higher than that, were you not?
When I learned all my
Ah,
skills,
okay.
I was level 27, and I'm not gonna learn skills again for, oh heavens, ever.
Telling you, man, you really should move over towards Hillsbrad.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over towards Hillsbrad. You're always trying to get me to go away from where I'm standing, and that's very
Yes,
inefficient.
it's progress.
I will as soon as these guys. I mean, tell me. Speak in terms of mob experience. How much experience are you getting per mob? And
About 2k on non-elites, so I'm burning through them.
2K on non-elites. All right, that's really good.
Yes.
Well, it's not like these elites are really stressing us at all. Although, you know, if they do get through to the raid, they do kill somebody like they just did. So, but I mean, if I keep moving every time you find a better place, I'll just always be moving because you'll move along and
Oh,
find a better
no.
place than that.
See, that's the thing. I'll find a place, I'll spend about, 5, 10 levels there, and then you move on. That's how you get better gear, how you get more money.
Humanoids, by the way, are the best for gear. Let me make Eversmile's window bigger. Torturing the viewership. There we go. And I'm just filling up the bags. Everybody's bag. If somebody's bag is filled, I'll just loot on somebody else. And I'm not getting rid of anything, but I'm also not passing. I'm only trying to gear my main tank and my main healer and my main rogue. That's basically it. Because those guys can do this by themselves, really. Let's make sure I'm not charging anymore. I think I'm not charging anymore. Yep. Got a Shadow Priest even. How about that, huh? Huh?
Nice. I applaud you. You're learning.
He's doing alright. He's slowing people down with Mind Flay, which actually helps when you've got these crazy elites running at your raid. Oh, Mantle of the Whale. Alright, that's going to refill. That's a big upgrade right there. Out of line of sight, maybe? Okay. Yeah, so not only, Robert Curtis, not only are you going to do better than I am with that Risen, we're all going to be waiting to hear how your progress is. And maybe you could post on the subreddit r/vanilla multiboxing. Thank you.
I keep forgetting you have that. I posted once to it.
Oh man, Stormhammer, what's up? Okay, so Just FYI, elemental shaman are pulley, even at this level. They are very pulley. So you got to kind of open with a taunt. Okay, I'm getting 2,300 experience now. 20 kills to level on the elites. No, it's not nice. That's oh, my freaking mages are still maging, still fireballing. Let me reset them. Leonidas, reset. Reset. Nice shoulder pads, must have. Yes. That level when you get shoulder pads and you're really happy. That's what we're at right now. Hello? Goes out of range. There you go. Blam 'em. And the AoE button is working swimmingly, really amazingly. Wow, a necklace. How about that? Bet you're not getting necklaces off those mobs over there. Of the owl. Boom.
No, but I did get all frozen wrath stuff, so all my mages are doing well.
My mages are still fireballing. Are they? Yep.
Funny enough you say that, actually. I noticed a bug the other day. If they're drinking and then go to combat, they instantly fireball instead of going through Scorch and stuff. This is a weird one.
Yeah, I guess I could imagine how that could happen. Let me.
It's like they skip stack cast and just go straight to fireball.
Wow, look at that coif. Ooh, Arcane Wrath. Who wants Arcane Wrath? Guess
Mage.
Mage.
Everything's a mage item.
Everything's a mage item, really?
Dude, I farmed T-Boost just for a mage. Come on.
For you, everything's a mage item because you just want to like DPS. But I just got a super nice. Oh, I can't switch to it. Damn it. All right. Dusky leather leggings again. Okay. 16. See, I'm really moving slow because you know what? I'm just gonna hammer through this and then make a stack of bods. Because I'm looting and looking and looting and looking. I need to see how long the bodies last anyway. Fuck, the mages are still casting Fireball. Frostbolt. Fireball. 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 What is going on there? One of them is casting Frostbolt. And I'm getting distracted looting. Loot is good. Now I'm not even looking at grays. I'm just waiting for the greens to drop.
So you're saying that, I'm sure I seen on the forums, boss mobs drop double loot or something like that.
Yes.
In the server.
Yes. That is right.
I was skimming through it today. It's supposed to be working, but oh well.
But, I mean, how many 40-man raids are there on the server right now? Just one, right?
No, I mean for when we're gearing them up at 60.
Yes.
It's going to be a hell of a lot easier.
Yep. And, I mean, we're just going to go right to Elbers, right?
Sweet but honest? No.
No. We're going to what, Dire Maul?
Yeah, DM's
Is
probably
that a
better.
raid? Is that a 10-man? I think it might be.
I know it's 5 in later patches, but I think it initially started as 5s.
Okay, I have to find out why these guys are shooting fireballs. This is ridiculous. He's got 7 points in arcane, nothing in fire, and the rest in frost. Is fire 2 is greater than 3? Let me just do a print is fire over here. Is fire is not true. So what's going on? Let's look at mage single. Okay, mage single says if is fire, then mage fire single, else mage frost single. Maybe I messed with frost.
Did you say you had arcane talents a minute ago?
Yeah. I've got the.
You've 8 points in arcane.
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
How many in fire?
A lot more than 8. A lot more than 8. 13.
Okay.
Frostbolt. Did I not learn Frostbolt on that guy? No, I must have. Let me just put a print statement in. Frost single. All right. Print statement is in. I've got a lot of mages. I went heavy on mages.
Good man.
Frost single. Oh, look, they're shooting frostbolts. Now they're looking at, I have quantum mages. When I observe them, they do things right. Frostbolt, frostbolt.
I think my next character is going to be Schrodinger's mage. He is both fire and frost at the same time.
All right. Banded gauntlets of power. I think I need to move those. Those look good. Who picked those bitches up? Ever smile, get some gauntlets. Ever smile has a ring too, and I haven't put it on. Okay, I'll do that right now. Eversmile has 2 rings now. Yes, 2 freaking rings. Has amazing gear. Yep, I'll call that gear. Quite good for having no money. Alright, we gotta get this into high gear and stop looting, really.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Yeah, this is, what's up, Plague Heart 1066. Yeah, this is outside not RFK, Razorfen Downs. Um, and yeah, there's lots of elites here. And you know what? I'm just not even gonna freaking. I'm not gonna loot anymore. I've got plenty good gear for this level. I'm just going for it. Turn around, people. And I'm just pushing right through to 40 now. These guys should
down there anyway.
get me to 40. One kill to level, and it's much more important just to level. Although, you know, eventually I'll need money. I guess trying to get money at this level is no good anyway.
Nah, no point.
$27 kills to level. This started out at 28 kills to level after the level, so let me know what you're seeing over there after your latest level.
I'm not on just now.
We are now at 35.
Ouch.
What's ouch? Don't ouch me.
No, if it's jumped from 27 up to taking 35 per level.
Oh no, not 35 per level. We're now at level 35. That's
okay.
Sorry. It's I mean, I got to kill 24 more before we get a new read on kills to level. And those guys are shooting fireballs again. What the hell? And it says frost single right on it. Let me take fireball out of frost single. I don't even know why I have fireball in frost single, but I do. It's listed under frostbolt for some reason. So I'm taking it out. It should not ever happen because frostbolt doesn't have a cooldown, but I took it out. Oh, I know what's up. It's when they run out of mana, fireballs are cheaper. That's what's up. So I was actually really smart about that. So I guess I have to put it back in. Oh, there's the frost bolts. And I'm going to put back in Frost Nova and Cone of Cold if they're in melee range. Just because they all have.
User disconnected from your channel.
If in melee range, then cast frost. And if they're frozen, if buffed, frozen, target, then cast Cone Cold. Is Cone of Cold good to cast if people are frozen? I'm not sure. That's probably a bad idea to use up the frozen on Cone of Cold. But maybe it doesn't use it up. I think it doesn't use it up. And I will cast Fireball if I'm out of mana now. All right, kills to level 20. Let's get into high gear. Chaos, dude, what's up? I've been looking for you. Are you in my channel?
Hello, guys.
Ah, Chaos, man. Hey, thanks for joining. We're just still leveling and trying to get to 60 as fast as possible so we can go run Molten Core.
Sounds good. And you're grinding some elites. That's good.
Grinding elites, that's what we're doing. And I've abandoned actually looting because I just want to get to 40 really fast and whatever. Money is going to be a famous issue on this server, and we're going to have to figure out a method to make money. And I'm thinking right now that it's going to be either selling dark iron or that we get out of BRD and Ubers and Elbers, or some commodity that you need a 10-man raid to get. That can give us a bit of an
you'll find a lot of greens and blues in the higher instances.
And those sell?
Yeah, you can just easily sell them, right? Vendor price mostly.
Oh, vendor, yeah. Wow, man, vendoring. Now, what I'm gonna do is, as soon as I get any kind of acceptable gear, I will start MC Trash. You can do MC Trash long before you can do a boss, and we'll just sell the T1s.
That will work, yeah.
That's a pretty good source, but I don't know what the money supply is on the server. I don't know what the economy looks like, so we'll have to see what people have to pay. Anyway, so how are things going? How's the health of the server? And by the way, how are you getting real money? This server's run on money. I'm concerned that you guys don't have a system for financing or funding this wonderful server you've got here.
All the funding that is being done is purely
personal.
by players. The server costs nothing.
So oh, it does. Okay.
It costs nothing. Yeah, so that's really nice. The only thing that happens with donations is it's being inserted into advertisements.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that's good, right?
Yeah, true.
So, when you say the server costs nothing, you mean the server costs very little, not zero, right?
Literally zero.
Literally zero? Oh man, yeah. That's a good deal. I'll take that.
Yeah, it is.
Those are numbers I can live with. All right. Well, look, my main worry, Chaos, about Project-Azeroth is its staying power, is that it's going to go away before I get a good year on it, and I would like to get a good year on it, at least. I've been on my other server for 9 years.
Vanilla gaming?
Yeah. And
that's a long period.
It's a long time, right? And that server is never going away because it's a cash cow for the owner. The people may be unhappy, the people may be complaining, whining, bitching, moaning, but the server is going to stay. And as long as this guy is making money, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing because it means that you have somewhere that's not going to go away. And I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for 9 years out of this. I'm just looking for a good year out of this to where we can get, maybe some fun AVs going, maybe some, maybe down rag eventually.
That'd be nice.
Major Domo works like vanilla here. Do you sheep the healers?
Well, everything should be working accordingly. I only rated MC like 3 times myself.
Okay, all right.
Didn't have much time to play.
On VG, you do not, you are not able to sheep the healers. So the healers just fight, but the healers also don't heal. However, it does turn it into a Real tank fest. All right, so kills to level is now 30, and we are probably running out of steam here.
Oh, you're easily killing them, right?
Yes, we are easily killing them. And the respawn rates are really crazy. Hey, and while I have you here, maybe you can answer a question. It looks to me like the spawning mechanism of Vanilla WoW, where if you had a lot of people in the area, it would respawn faster. Looks to me like that mechanism is fully in place here. Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, all right. That does not happen on Vanilla Gaming, by the way.
No, that's why if you play a multi-box, you can almost grind the same mob.
Yeah, you can almost grind the same mob. And for a while, when I was level 16, I was just grinding the same mob because it was popping so fast that we were grinding the same mob for a while. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right on. So, do you multi-box Chaos? That's the next question. Have you tried 5-minute multi-boxing?
I have 5 mages, and I have a setup of 5 different characters.
And you run them in the battlegrounds?
No, I did not play a battlegrounds yet.
Okay, all right. Only AV is allowed here, by the way, and for multi-boxing, and even that is just amazingly generous and fun. And yes, we're gonna get an alliance raid going too. Eli will run one side.
Like 40 multi-boxing in
That's
AV.
what's gonna happen. You know that's what's gonna happen. It's a done deal. It's gonna happen. So it's gonna be me and Eli, or me and Valatorin versus each other, alliance versus horde, and we're gonna see.
That's so cool.
We're gonna see who can down the general first. It's been a long time since I've been in AV. I have to tell you, man. I scarcely remember, but we all pine for it. We all do. All of us playing vanilla pine for those big 12-hour battles where we would get off, we would go to work, get off work, and the same AV would be running that was running in the morning.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I think Alex Central said, you know, you can pine for that, but it's not going to happen. That will never happen again because the genie's out of the bottle on strategies in AV, and people will just use the run past each other strategy and go try to kill their general or their warlord. I seem to remember that you couldn't actually do that in vanilla. You couldn't actually just run past and kill the general because you did have to kill all the deputies.
The boss is just way too strong if you pass everything.
Yeah,
doesn't work in vanilla.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Alex Central might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna interrupt here because my wife is waiting. We're gonna watch the series for a bit. So
Hey.
I'll catch you later.
Thanks for checking in,
Have a
Chaos.
bunch of fun. All right, see you.
Right on, man. Well, that was special. That is Chaos. He owns this server, and it was very nice to check in with him. And Eli makes another point about AV.
User disconnected from your channel.
Vanilla AV, I don't know if you guys remember those tower archers. Those tower archers would kill you in just 50 or 60 yards if you stayed in line of sight, and you had to take them seriously. So I'm not so sure that the run past each other strategy for the win is going to happen there. Okay. Am I whiny if I say I think it's going too slow? I'm 12 kills to level now. I'm at level 36. I feel like I want it to go faster. It's now 2,000 points per mob. And yeah. So everybody watching on YouTube right now, please come to come to Project Azeroth, make some. I know, even if it's not going to be your main server, come to Project Azeroth, make some multi-box teams, and especially on the Alliance, we need some Alliance multi-boxers. It would really be nice if we could get some Alliance. I know I do not support the Alliance buffing and Paladins and stuff as well as I should, and I haven't had time to do that or the inclination. But it's going to happen this year. I mean, sometime before the spring is up, I will have Alliance buffs fully supported and Paladins fully supported. I mean, as far as I can support Paladins, I really don't know how to play them very well. So maybe somebody will chime in and tell me, all right, Todd, you're doing everything wrong on Paladins. This is what you're supposed to do. And now I'm killing mobs too fast. How about that? But yeah, I definitely need Paladin support. Okay, so to Valatorn. The fact that the server is free to maintain. Literally free, he says, could mean good things for the longevity of this place. I'm a little less worried. We're going to get at least a year out of it. Frost Nova's working. Did you see that? Did you see that? He's frozen. But Cone of Cold did not happen. Maybe they don't know Cone of Cold yet. I thought they knew Cone of Cold. Not sure. Uh-oh, Fireball died. Res Fireball, Res Fireball. Where'd he die? Where'd he die? Right here. Fireball's a Frost Mage. So is Explode. So is everybody, actually. Everybody's gonna be Frost Mages for a while. They do better in... It's going to be weird running Molten Core without some Nax gear on. Some of the Nax gear that I've been getting from Nax, from the mobs. Specifically, the Stygian Buckler not slowing everybody down or debuffing everybody. It's just going to be strange. It's actually going to be strange running Molten Core in greens, which is really what's going to happen. Yeah, dude, you don't need to use real emails. I did use real emails, but I used a service, so it was really easy for me. But you can type nothing into there if you want. Mr. See You in Hell. Mr. See You in Hell! It wasn't pleasant. Making the 40 accounts is really kind of the hardest part of multi-boxing. I wish Chaos was just on, and I should have mentioned that to him, because I sent him a message, you know, to that effect. Hey, the one email per account thing is terrible. Come on. Okay, I didn't say terrible, but inconvenient. I'm polite. You got to be polite, man. Yeah, so leveling 40 at a time is the easiest of any server. It's not just easy, it's the easiest of any server on the planet. Oh, Flame Shocked almost died. But here's the one exception. Even though you get full experience in Raid for mobs, you cannot do quests in Raid on Project-Azeroth. I found that out when I tried to do my defensive stance quest, and the scales were not dropping while I was in Raid. So for quests, you do have to pop out of Raid, make a 5-man, and do them outside Raid. So that does open the that does open the prospect of, and which I'm probably not going to do, that does open the prospect of some sort of automation of many parties running together, kind of like tap. I guess I could just use tap, but yeah, who would the power leveler be? I guess the power leveler would be, you know, your best tank, which I'm maintaining one best tank. This is the way I'm doing things. Everybody's DPS or healing, and I have one tank right now for leveling. And I'm trying to give gear or gear up or, you know, improve one main healer, my dedicated healer, refill, and one rogue, because rogues do, you know, great DPS.
User joined your channel.
All right, who's in with me? Who's in with me?
It's me.
Ah, it's Espro. Oh, Espro, you did miss Chaos. The owner was just in channel, and I did a good interview with him. So he did say that the server is literally free to maintain. So it will not be going away anytime soon.
Interesting.
And he welcomes us to get a 40 versus 40 going in AV.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And I told him, man, I'll make Espro do an alliance raid. Oh, it's good you weren't here to swear and be Scottish.
Do you know what? I would just use 40 paladins, bubble, hearth, and have a big fuck you going.
Oh, sure you would. Sure you would. You'd also have to write the code to automate them, because I really don't have paladins done very well.
Yeah, it's easy enough. Just to give you blue balls, I would do it.
Just give me bubbles. It's not that simple, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's not that simple. I think paladins take some, you know, skill and ability to run. All right, what? Raid of all 40 paladins. Aggro boss.
What happens when you all pop bubble at the same time?
Yeah, what does happen? I guess the boss stays on the original guy if you all pop bubbles at the same time. Well, you have 6 seconds of fun, I guess. 6 seconds of evade.
I think the boss would just reset, honestly.
The boss, yeah,
No, when you bubbled, didn't it put you out of combat?
it does. But what if everybody bubbles? So the boss just resets, maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh. So Espro says the boss just resets if you did that.
I would imagine.
I think he's right, though. All right, what's your kills level right now? Give me an update. He's leveling in Arathi Highlands or Terran Mill still.
No, I was. I'm downloading Battlefront 2 again.
Oh, he's playing Battlefront 2. That doesn't help my leveling, my kills to level knowledge.
But I went Scarlet Monastery up till about 33-ish. And then it was just like a 10-minute run down there, so...
So really, I should be leveling non-elites that are 5 or 6 levels above me.
Mm-hmm. Much easier to kill and same experience.
So non-elites that are 5 or 6 levels above me. Right now, my elites are now green to me, so I know that's not great. It's not optimal.
So you're going to have to do that run that I told you to do earlier on anyway.
Oh my gosh, the running to Terran Mill is so long. Plus, I have to get through the frickin' Undercity elevator. Let's think of something different to do on this continent, so I don't have to run there. Farm pirates in Tanaris. I'm being told to farm pirates in Tanaris. That's actually not a bad idea, but they do run away and pull other pirates. Yeah, they're non-elites, so I guess I am at 37, Eli. Do you think I'm ready for Pirates and Tanaris quite yet?
I was taking 10 people at level 13.
All right. I think
Yeah, because that could work. Go for them. Go Southern Tanaris, and you've got all the elites down there. Then you can move into Ngoro Crater. Yeah, that'd work.
all right. I'll consider this. I'm working my way out of Razorfen Downs, and I'll run down there. Run down there? Should I run down there? I think I should run down there. It's just 1,000 needles.
In fact, I'm sure all the elite trolls are about 45 outside of what the fuck's it called?
Zul'Farrak.
That's it. Yep.
So he says, he reminds me that there's also elite trolls in front of Zul'Farrak. There's not that many. But, I mean, with the respawn rate here, it's just crazy. Although now we're hammering through these guys so fast that we can't really just farm one mob. Fireball survived. My healing is working. Fireball was in trouble, but he did survive. Corruption probably shouldn't go on. I think corruption is a waste. These guys aren't just Shadow Bolt. Now, what my guys need to do is they need to lay down a Curse of Recklessness first to prevent runners. But while we're leveling these non-elites, we probably want runners to just go bring us more dudes. All right, we're going to take a little road trip. It's going to take a while. We're going to run down to Tanaris. Or Tanaris, as they say in Scotland, apparently.
Yes, we speak the England good.
You speak the Queen's English. I like Queen, dude. Oh.
Did you know that Mr. Brightside has been on the Billboard Top 100 in the UK for the past
17 or 18 months?
no 18
Eight-
12 years?
12 years?
Yeah, since it came out.
So Mr. Brightside has never dropped off the
Top 100 Billboard.
Billboard charts in the UK. Bunch of emos out there.
Prefer the term raging faggots.
Oh, dude. Dude. There could be emos on my feed.
Yeah, but they're not going to type. They'll be too busy cutting themselves.
All right, so I get off the elevator in 1,000 Needles. I take 10 steps and I'm dead. I simply instantly die. And I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah, see? That's the GM. He's an emo, and he killed me. Oh, look, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. What the hell? I didn't say emos are fags, all right? You don't have to strike me. You do not have to smite me, oh mighty GM. Oh, we got smited hard. I think what must have happened, I have no idea what happened, but I think what must have happened is maybe we ran off of the elevator, and it just decided about 10 steps later that we were all dead. But not everybody died. Some of my resers still live.
The elevator was lower at that point.
It's probably faster to run back. No, they are. They are. Eli, that's a bug. They're rezzed. Look, he's rezzed. I'm rezzed. They're, they're just not. They're just not clicking the dialogue. All right. Look, the graveyard is like 10 steps away, so I'm just gonna run them over.
I'm gonna laugh if you die again instantly.
Yeah, if I die again instantly, then we know something weird is up. But I have 13 seconds to res. I'm actually going to move away from this area. It seems like there's a great smiter. The great elevator smiter. The thing is, I was down here before. I've been here, and I don't remember anybody getting smited. Emos are very nice people. And I like Mr. Brightside. Looks like the great gods have relented in their fury. Giving a donation to good Charlotte. All right, off we go. Tremor is running off, doing his own thing. Let's go pick him up again on the way. That was a bit of a delay. And we have coffee. Coffee from Ethiopia. It is spectacular. We are going to head over to the pirates on the coast of Tanaris to grind to 42-ish, and then I'm going to head over to the hinterlands, and that will get us to 53-ish on the elite trolls out there in the hinterlands. That itself is going to be a very long walk. I wonder if there's another way to do this. I think what we'll do instead is we'll go.
Nice to me, I'll summon you.
Say that again.
If you're nice to me, I'll summon you.
Oh, summon 40? That's going to be a lot of soul shards. Do you have 40 soul shards?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow,
I've been farming them since as soon as he could drain soul.
The XP rate on this server, by the way, Cool Cat, is 6x, but it's 6x with an asterisk, and it's a good asterisk. The asterisk is everybody in raid gets experience, the exact same experience, and you do not, if you have somebody who's a high level leading your raid, tapping, even the low levels get the high levels experience. So it's by virtue of that, it's the very fastest leveling server out there for 40 characters at a time, which is what I'm leveling right now. Okay, so I have an offer to be summoned to the hinterlands, and that's actually a really attractive offer to me, because that is a pain in the ass run.
Yeah, I'll be about the same level at the same time as you're going there, so I'll just summon you when I get there.
Okay. All right, that's a good offer. That is a good offer. So Cool Cat, get your butt over here, download 5-minute multiboxing, create at least 5 guys. The best thing to do is create 10 guys, because if you create 10 guys, you can run a full raid into BRD and Elbers and Ubers and get that cool, sweet loot. And a lot of the loot in BRD, Ubers, and Elbers is actually pre-raid best in slot, and it's great loot. I'm too lazy to get it on my other server, so a lot of my guys don't have it. The few guys who do have it were painstakingly brought through Ubers and BRD by a close friend on the server who just did it for me because he knows I hate running small. He knows I hate running 5 bans. It's 5 bans on a later patch. They took away the raid. They took away the raid ability. Although I think Ubers is still 10-man, right? On vanilla gaming. Oh geez, people are dying. People are dying.
Step away from the elevator.
Step away from the elevator. Stop talking about emos. It looks like there was a dog on me and I just talked through it. Stop talking bad about emos. Oh dear. The GM is cutting himself right now. If he does it again, I'm getting all of them. Oh. Okay. Yes, you're watching my guide right now. Great. That's a great place to start. One thing I never did, and Atreyu of Vanilla Gaming, really laid it out for me and made it very simple to teach me. And I never created my own frame to register my own events inside of SM Extend. Instead of messing with supermacro.lua and making my own event handlers there. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to change supermacro.lua, but that's what I did because I couldn't make frames work in SM Extend. I don't know why. I tried it a little bit, but Atreyu swears I can make it work, and at some point I've got to sit down and do that. I was really hoping against hope that Classic WoW would use this API and that we could use all of our multi-boxing stuff in Classic WoW. And then we could do this crowd boxing thing where, we all get together in kind of a co-op, and even though we're only paying for one subscription per person, somebody's able to run everybody into Molten Core every week or whatever and get everybody loot, not on a schedule, multi-boxing. But I don't think Blizzard is actually going to have this API working in Classic WoW. I think Classic WoW is going to look a lot like Burning Crusade, that interface.
I would imagine so. They moved away from this for a reason.
Yeah, they moved away from this because they didn't like, people programming buttons to win, and that's what people were doing. Sad, it's sad for multi-boxers. You probably could still hack it in live. You could just use a hack maybe and use protected, but you would run the risk of being banned. And I don't know how close they police that stuff. I think they do police it pretty closely now. Because hacking protected functions, I don't know if you guys remember, in early WoW, hacking protected functions was used by the Chinese farmers to do spectacular things with running a whole bunch of level 1s into cities, then jumping up into the air and spelling their website name with level 1s in the air. And that went on for quite a while and was hilarious. But they really had a hard time stopping that. Eventually it did stop, and I think part of that is just really doing well against hackers of protected functions. So I don't think the hacking path is going to work very well for that. Almost to Tanaris, by the way. This went really actually acceptably quick. I'm rolling up the Grapevine to Tanaris. In California, we have the Grapevine. It's the last hill you cross before you get to Los Angeles when you're traveling from Northern California. And this hill going up to Tanaris always reminds me of the Grapevine. And I have always called it the Grapevine from the very beginning of Vanilla WoW, because it reminds me of going down I-5 over the hill, having your car overheat, because everybody's car overheats there. It's a steep hill. And boom, we are in Tanaris. I don't relish the thought of, and I should have done it because Espro was leveling a whole group of Horde anyway. I should have done it, but I don't relish the thought of doing an alliance raid like this. It has to happen, I suppose, to do AV. At least 20.
I'm not.
At least 20, because you need 20 to pop an AV. But what I'm hoping is, I'll tell you what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that some other hardy individual who has a 1950 Threadripper will bite the bullet and run Alliance. The Grapevine is grassy, not sandy. Grapevine is grassy? No, man, it's those scrubby California hills. I guess it's yellow grass up there. All right, we are on the way to Pirates. Meanwhile, we will kill mobs on the way, any mobs that we see on the way, because when you're grind leveling like this, you always want to be killing mobs. You always want to be killing something. And so if you've got to travel somewhere, you want to kill everything on the way, assuming it gives you experience. And right now, there's not a damn thing in sight. So we're going to go around the back side of this hill. And alright, we got things in sight. Look at this. Orange mobs. This is fantastic. This will get us experience on the way to the Pirates. Come on, people. What? That was a level 41 non-elite, and it took us some time. I want these things to vaporize. But, I mean, that's what happens when you don't train your skills and you don't have any weapons. And that's 2160 for a non-elite, which is great, I think. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use our AoE here and see how that works. We're going to AoE several guys. My raid is set up so that Holy Nova is happening in the AoE groups, although let's get everybody together here. Unfortunately, Arcane Explosion 2 is not really hitting that hard. So I'm going to have to pop out. And it would help if everybody was together, though. It looks like we're going to lose 2 guys.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh my gosh, soul shards. Our first soul shards. And this is going to be interesting because we need res And things are repopping very, very, very fast. So I don't think this is going to work. I think we're going to need to kind of creep over. Now I've got myself in trouble. We've got a repop cycle, and we've got to stretch out further away. Now the experience is good, but two guys aren't getting any experience because dead people get no experience. So we're gonna work our way away and just res our guys. I'm gonna come stand over on this hill. I had to hit the Dan area a little bit. Make people back up a bit. Okay, let's res our guys. That was kind of iffy. Definitely iffy. You do not want to get yourself surrounded by the fast repops on this server. Oh, dang it. Okay, I got to be ready to res right away. Somebody else with the res? Okay, we got one guy up. I'm taunting you, bitch. Okay, we're running away, running away. Gonna res this guy. That res is not happening. It's happening now. Getting lots of levels. We're gonna step away. Res this guy. Somebody resing him? Anybody? Nobody's got mana. We're all wiped out. This guy's got mana. Alright, that didn't work very well. We're going to circle around the backside and Sid. Okay. Circling around back, and we're going to try and pick up this guy. This guy. At max res distance. Boom. This is gonna work. So the pirates are probably going to do this to us. They are probably going to surround us, and we got to be really careful to take edge bites off these guys. We want to nibble on them from the edges. But killing all those guys, disappointingly, did not get me a level. So I'm hoping that things perk up when we get to pirates. And so much for killing all the way there. I'm now scared. I'm now scared of getting in a respawn. need to come up with. I need something for this. I need to come up with some sort of name for this. When. Oh, geez. Arcane explosion. This is the 5 key. It's working. It's working. Oh gosh, this is it. These are rogues. I didn't see them. And so I'm in one of these repop, critical repop moments where I've got to get out of here and then res from max range. Here's almost got in trouble there. Resing from max range. Come on, res. Oh, jeez. I'm right next to a bunch of rogue spawn points, so we're gonna have to move again. Let's stand right here. So the reason that refill is not out of mana is because I've given him a bunch of spirit gear. Is that it? Are we all up? I think we're all up. We were only down one guy. So now we've got to take the long way around and not get surrounded by rogues. We're in combat. There he is. Vaporize that guy. All right. Still on the way to the pirates, 15 minutes later. This is why, you know, you want to keep world movement to a minimum when you're grind leveling, because it can take a lot of time and reduce your leveling efficiency by a lot. I do love seeing somebody level every mob we kill, which is what's happening now. Everything we kill levels somebody, and I don't know, at about 30 kills to level, that kind of makes sense because I've got a 40-man raid, and everybody's kind of out of sync on their experience points. So at some point in a 40-man raid, if you have 37 kills to level, you could get in a cycle where, you know, somebody levels on every kill, and that's good fun. It makes you feel very efficient, very effective. All right, we're going through the pirate cave. This probably has a a boundary. Maybe it doesn't. It has a boundary. You have to really watch when you cross zone boundaries. And zone boundaries in WoW often have nothing to do with zones. They're just zones on a map. Alright, so the South Sea Pirates are level 45. That seems good for us. I'm going to keep looking at gear, though, because I want a better weapon or whatever. Do I need a better weapon? I'm not sure I need a better weapon. 1,700 per. That's not great. That is 48 kills to level. And I'm not too happy about that. But there are 48 of these guys and more in this area. It's just that I'm not vaporizing them the way I thought I would vaporize them. No, I do not have all my spells trained, and I will not have all my spells trained. So we're working with level 27 spells here. And now the pirates are beginning to repop. So really, we can just stay on this beach. And just do chain pulling on the beach. If we find a good spot on the beach that's in range of a whole bunch of repops, then we can do chain pulling. It looks like we're going to be doing chain pulling here. This is chain pulling. The add-on that I had when I was playing Vanilla WoW, it didn't just give me kills to level. It gave me time to level. And that add-on was actually updated and stayed in WoW and might still be in live WoW for all I know. But I would like an add-on. If somebody knows an add-on that gives me kills to level and time to level, I forget what it was called. XP Mate? I think it was XP Mate. Could that be it? I'm going to move my hunters back. Actually, no, I'm not. My hunters are all out of ammo. Move everybody back. So now I'm switching to the 3 key. Let's gather everybody properly here. Frost Nova is doing a good job keeping people from running, but I really do have to get... Oh gosh, look at these warlocks. They're pulling soul stones out of these guys. Soul shards. They're going to fill their bags with soul shards. That's another thing I really need to change it so that I don't pull a soul shard if I only have one spot left in my bag. I want to keep my warlocks with one spot in their bag. But thanks to 2 individuals on Project-Azeroth for their donation to me of some starter gold. 2 guys gave me a total of 220 gold to start, and that was critically helpful. No kidding. That really was fantastic. I'm actually going to back up here and buff and drink and stuff. I'm going to stop pulling for a second. Okay, that's the reason that that's happening. The reason that I'm pulling in extra guys is because I did. Was it Titan Panel? Well, look, Titan Panel would do it. Titan Panel would do it, but there was another one that showed little bars, and time to level. Yes, Titan panel would do it, but Titan panel, I really don't want to use Titan panel. It's too intrusive. It's too much. I really like a simple interface. In fact, let me move this over here. Really like a very simple interface and as few add-ons as possible. See, those guys have no free slots. I'm gonna try and drink. Can we drink? Is anybody drinking? Those guys don't have free slots. See, he's got a freaking soul shard. Boom, no free slots. I probably should not even pull soul shards right now, to be honest, because I don't have anything trained that uses them. $25 kills to level. So what I was saying was the reason that Turtle got in the fight there is because for the purposes of this leveling, I changed the is in combat function to simply return true. I won't shoot at something unless it's in combat, or unless I'm the boss of the raid. I'm the focus. But I made everything in combat so that everybody would shoot no matter what. And when you're leveling like this, that's important. You want people to shoot from a distance. You want people to shoot without the main tank starting the fight. But this would all go faster if, for example, hunters had ammo. So we're doing all this with rogues. And in fact, the rogues could be doing much more. I have some daggers in my bags I have to pass around. And the rogues could be DPSing a lot harder. And that I will do. That is more important than buffing and drinking and stuff, is giving the rogues daggers and talent points, assigning talent points. But yeah, this is gonna be just a unpleasant grind from here on out. So what I'm gonna do, I think I am gonna go to plan A, and plan A is when I hit level 42, and I'm just a few levels off of that. When I hit level 42, I am going to go over to Hinterlands, get up on the pyramid, and kill those elite trolls until I'm Eastern Playlands level. Then I'll go to Tyr's Hand and kill those elite humanoids, which are probably going to respawn like mad. But nobody's dying, and that's important. You know, there's nothing like people dying to slow down your experience efficiency, your leveling efficiency. You think it's not slowing it down that much. Oh, I have it at death every now and then, blah, blah, blah. It is. It's slowing you down a lot. It's destroying your efficiency. So first and foremost, you want nobody to die. And that by itself is reason to doubt the troll gambit in Hinterlands. Oh my gosh, look at this. We've got 4 guys now. Okay, we have to turn off soul shards. These guys should not be draining soul. They should be launching another shadow bolt. So I'm going to do that really quick. As soon as I get out of combat, if I get out of combat. Oh, almost. Got to run over here, get out of combat. They can finish him off. Okay. Drain soul. I'm just going to comment that out for now. And all warlocks are going to reload UI. Okay, warlocks won't drain soul anymore. I assume that is lock single. Yes. Scroll lock is now on again. Of course, I edited something, so scroll lock was off. No, you cannot create multiple accounts with the same email on Project-Azeroth on Vanilla Gaming. Yes, you can, and you should. And it should be a real email. On Project-Azeroth, though, you can use just a garbage string for your email, so it doesn't have to actually be a real email. They do not check it. The downside of doing it that way is you will never be able to change your password, or check your password, or get a new password, or recover your password. So keep that in mind. I do actually have 40 email addresses for my 40 guys that I can get to, and I can change passwords. And what's going on? Why is nobody shooting? Nobody's shooting. How is ping today? Ping is much better today than yesterday. I think they might have had some sort of attack going on, some sort of DDoS thing going on yesterday, because it was slaughtering the ping all night last night. I was getting 1100 ping, and it was very hard to use the game. But I soldiered on. 48 kills to level. Something like 50 kills to level per level. Am I 40 now? Oh, jeez, what did I just do? When you're level 40, that's a very special level because, number one, you can get mounts. We have no money. We can't get mounts. And number two, you can get portals, mage portals. And so you can Hearthstone somewhere besides Orgrimmar. And the place that we're probably going to wind up Hearthstoning is Kargath. Because the mages, whenever you want to go to Orgrimmar, you would simply have a mage pop a portal.
Make sure to go check out Syllabus while you're down.
Yes, we do. I do plan on. Well, this is the thing. I was kind of turning this over in my mind. Instead of going to Hinterlands and having Esbro have to summon 40 people, which is going to take forever, I was thinking of going over to Silithus and killing the elite bugs there. I feel like that would be a good grind. And our DPS has dropped through the floor now, and probably because people's weapons are broken. Yes, Bloodlust's weapon is broken. Everybody's weapons are broken. I ain't leaving. But, I mean, taking this long to kill one level 44 is kind of ridiculous. Let me pass some weapons around. I have some in the bags. Oh, and I left a bunch of people back here. That probably doesn't help. Okay, so let's pass some weapons around. Look at this. This is a broad claymore, two-handed sword. Let's give that to Battlefield. Oh, he can't use it. Can anybody use two-handed swords? Maybe a skeleton?
Yeah, Orc Warrior, I think, is mace and axe.
Skeleton can use it. Skeleton will use it. Boom. And we want to give this sword to one of the rogues. Give that to the rogue. Give a dagger to a rogue. Nope, the rogue cannot use swords. He can use the dagger though. And he's going to. I think we have another dagger somewhere. What about maces? Did my rogues learn maces? Okay, somebody's got a mace. Yeah, that's a 13 DPS mace. Let's give that to a rogue. Can two shreds you say use maces? No, he can't. Alright, so that's no good. We'll give that mace to somebody else. I know we have another dagger. There it is. Give that dagger to two shreds you say. And he is now armed. Anything else good we have? Checking for more weapons. We got a lot of guns. Nobody has guns trained though. That would have been nice for the hunters to have guns. All right, that's all we get. I guess I could start actually looting bodies. And did I speak too soon about the ping? I'm afraid I might have. Lunar hand wraps of healing. Ooh, volatile rum will probably sell, actually. That is used for goblin rocket fuel. And that could sell well.
On the plus side, you're getting rapid gadgets.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to assign talent points to the rogues. So let's get the rogues talented up. They got 12 points to assign. Yikes! Let me give them Blade Flurry. Good. Blade Flurry will definitely help. Good. So I'm unable to get the WoW windows to start. I'm sure I directed the hotkey net correctly to WoW. So if the WoW windows aren't starting, you either have scroll lock not on, all right, or you do not have your path to WoW set correctly. What you can do if the WoW windows aren't starting is troubleshoot. You troubleshoot by bringing up hotkey net. I'm going to bring up the screen here. And you turn this on. See this show button? This shows you what's going on. First, you want to make sure there are no errors in loading of your hotkey net file. Then when you hit a load command, you want to make sure that it shows that it's doing the command you asked it to. Now, the most common problem with European guys that are trying to use my stuff is that OEM3 is the scroll lock on American keyboards, but OEM3 is not the scroll lock on European keyboards. It's usually OEM5. So the first thing you should do is check that is change the word OEM3 if you're European to OEM5 in your hotkey.net file. All right. And now we have rogues who are going to go to town. Go to town, rogues. They're trying to go to town. They're not really going to town. And I'm still seeing fireballs even when my mages have full mana. What the hell is that about? So I think I am going to take fireball out permanently. Something weird going on there. I don't know why it would prioritize casting Fireball or Frostbolt when Fireball was listed second. There's something not right there. But meanwhile, I'm going to reset all my mages. And we are going to hurl Frostbolts from now on. I got a whole bunch of talent points I have not assigned yet because people have gotten like 5 levels while I've been sitting here. But I mean, even just assigning talent points hurts efficiency, hurts leveling efficiency. 34 kills to level. Oh my gosh. What we really need to do is, I mean, if we could do it, which I don't think we can, is just gather things up and AoE them. But I don't think that's going to work for us. But Blade Flurry is happening. Let's make sure we're Blade Flurrying. I think I already used my Blade Flurry. Gotta watch those rogues and make sure they're Blade Flurrying. That was some quick killing right there. These guys are going to go down faster, of course, as we level. They're still reds to us, which means 2 things. Number 1, they're kind of hard to kill, slower to kill, and number 2, you get less experience points than if they were oranges. So killing reds, even though you have a 40-man raid, it still may wind up to be more efficient than otherwise, but I think you really want to stick to 2 to 3 levels above your main tank. Hey OWE, what's up, man? We are leveling 40 at a time on Project-Azeroth. And it is hilarious. Although, I mean, truth be told, 50 kills to level seems like a lot. I wish the experience were a little bit more than 6x. But who am I to complain? I mean, I'm leveling 40 at a time. And if you level 40 at a time, that means you're going to be going into Molten Core. And we're going to be going into Molten Core with really crappy gear, and it's going to be amazing. We will, this is the thing I don't look forward to. We will gear up with Blackrock Spire runs. And Blackrock Spire runs are not my favorite cup of tea, if you know what I mean. I think it's time to Hellfire. Oh, you know what? My Warlocks probably don't have Hellfire. So that's really hurting our AoE. I gotta go train Hellfire. 12 kills to level after that sequence. That was not bad. It's not bad. I mean, what's our leveling rate? An hour will get us 10 levels maybe. That's my basic estimation. An hour will get us 10 levels. Let me turn on some music. This is really This is the kind of thing you need music for. So that's going to happen. As soon as I can take a breath. Heh, South Sea Pirates coming up behind me. Once in a while, if I have two in front of me, I'll hit the 3 button, and hopefully that pops Blade Flurry on the rogues. Like right now. I'm not seeing Blade Flurry pop. See the rogues swinging. They're doing their attacks. But they are out of energy constantly. That's good. So this is chain pulling. This is fine. Gotta stop the warlocks from putting corruption. Well, you know what? Corruption's okay if you switch off the target. So notice they have 3 corruptions on them, and now it's switched targets. Those corruptions still continue to cook that guy, and they will kill that guy eventually. So you can use it as kind of a poor man's AoE. So the corruption is not worthless at all with respect to that. If you are chain pulling, like I'm going to ignore that guy now. The corruption will kill him, and I'm going to switch to this guy. He's got 4 corruptions on him now, but he's out of range of the rogues. So that guy's now got 4 corruptions on him. He's going to die. And just keep dishing the corruptions out. This guy did not get killed by his corruptions. We're going to have to teach him a lesson. How many times do I got to teach you, old man? Anyway, you can see what your scroll lock button is mapped to by taking your hotkey net window, turning on show last key press, and hitting the scroll lock button. All right. The scan code is what you want to see. And yeah, you want to see that scan code. Uh-oh, I let somebody die. Okay, so let's not have people dying. Totemic just died. We're going to have to pick him up. So we're going to have to fight our way over here to res Totemic. Otherwise, we'll be in combat forever. So don't let anybody die. Like I said, that's really inefficient. And I would feel better if I did see Blade Flurry at one time. Give me 1 Blade Flurry, suckers. Okay, let me go res Totemic. Because we can't have anybody falling behind, can we? Go, 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 go. 10-second res. Takes forever. Got him. And Totemic just got wasted. Gonna have to res him again. Let's have Totemic not get wasted this time. Okay, should have Blade Flurry. I'm hitting 3, and I'm seeing no Blade Flurry. There's something wrong with the rogues. I'm going to blow one of my rogues up to full screen. Really watch him. for AoE. See how it works. Oh, it works well. It works really well. Okay, but I'm gonna move Eavesdrop out on my rogue so I can really see what he's doing. I do see a Sinister Strike. Oh, I do see Blade Flurry. The buffs are not showing. That's strange. The buffs are not showing. Maybe they're turned off. But yeah, I definitely see the rogues doing their jobs right. Whoa, sorry about that. I was getting a little crazy. Okay, let's do an AoE here. Okay, 2 is not enough. Wow, we're actually killing fast enough to where I want to go over to where there's more pirates. And maybe do some AoE farming. Holy Nova, Arcane Explosion. I was going to say Fire Nova, Totem. Yeah, you wish. Like I have my totems. No, I haven't opened that can of worms yet. No totems. But 25 kills to level. We're going to work our way over to where we're going to get totally in trouble. And oh, you know what? Some of those guys are hunters. That's not as good. You don't want hunters shooting at you. When I press Control Alt F, it doesn't work. And basically turn on all the debug keys, all the debug panels on your hotkey net to debug that, my friend. Control Alt F. So it should look like this. Let me get out of combat and I'll show you real quick. All right. Never run with your panel on like that. I was being a bad boy. I was running with my panel on. It will lock up eventually. Hotkey net will lock up. All right. So Control Alt F should show up here on this panel, and you have to tell me what you're seeing on that panel on hotkey net as an effort to debug. I need more info. So it should say scroll lock, scroll lock on. And if it doesn't say scroll lock on, and anyway, you're saying bruv, so I'm almost positive that you can't have the OEM3 key. So you have to go to your hotkey net file and you have to change every reference to OEM3, probably to OEM5, for scroll lock to work. And now we are really motoring. Right now I'm at 41. We can farm these guys to effectively to 47-ish probably. So Cool Cat, give me some more feedback on what the panels are saying. Verify indeed that scroll lock is mapped to scroll lock correctly, is mapped to OEM3, and if not, change any reference to OEM from OEM3 to OEM5 in your hotkey net file, and you should be good to go. Sorry, I don't have it localized to European keyboards. Probably never will. If somebody wants to send me a sample Euro hotkey net file, I'll put it on my subreddit. See that golden globe, that golden spell effect. That is Holy Nova, and Holy Nova is a wonderful AoE for your AoE button, because it not only does damage to the mob, it doesn't pull any threat, it also heals all of your mages who are also AoEing in their group. And that in itself is incredibly helpful. 1 kill to level! Oh my gosh! We're about to get our kills to level updated. 59 kills to level. So we have to kill 59 of these pirates for every single level that we level. That's a lot. But so long as nobody's dying, you're doing okay. That's probably all right. Because hey, guys, it's a grind. They didn't call it a smooth. They called it a grind. Hey, Eli. Eli? I gotta get more coffee. And nobody's here to get me coffee. I feel sorry for myself. Scroll lock must be on. I cannot type. That's true. If scroll lock isn't on, then you'd be able to type. So that's a good way to debug whether scroll lock's on. So what I'm, for Mr. See You in Hell, I'm saying that your string to describe the path to wow.exe is probably not right. You can verify that by copying and pasting the path you have there to wow.exe into your start bar and see if it actually pops open a window. What is that OEM3 you're talking about? Where is it? It's in the hotkey.net file. OEM3 is the name of the scroll lock key. That is the key code for the scroll lock key. And if I get out of combat here at some point, I can show you some examples of what I'm talking about. But I don't see myself getting out of combat anytime soon. So I'm afraid you guys might be on your own for a while. But if you turn scroll lock on, yes, hotkey, yeah, that's the first thing I said, Mr. CUNL. I said scroll lock might be off, or, and then I added the rest of it. But scroll lock being off is by far the most common issue, even with me. I mean, if somebody chats with me, I have to turn scroll lock off to type, right? In chat, and I always forget to turn it back on, and it is the #1 killer in raid. I'll pull a boss with scroll lock off, and I'll be like, hey, why is my tank not getting any heals? I don't even think there's a safe place to stand here. We are getting kills fast, bro. Okay. Go to. Oh, never mind. Combat's still in. Man, and how it's going to give you such good help just then. Can't do it, man. Combat. 33 kills to level. 32 kills to level. Keep leveling. Keep leveling. Grind it out, man. 40 horde. Trying to get there. run out onto the beach here. Maybe I can get out of combat. Okay, go to Vanilla Gaming. See Vanilla Multiboxing? I put up some example 40-man hotkey net files. I'm going to bring one up. All right, so OEM. Notice use key as modifier OEM3. OEM3 is what HotKeyNet calls the scroll lock key. All right. Sometimes scroll lock is not OEM3. On European keyboards, it's sometimes OEM5. So you need to change this reference to OEM5, and I don't think you need this OEM3 here, by the way. I don't know why that's there. But you need to change all references to OEM3 to OEM5, and you will be fine. Your scroll lock will work. But if you think you've turned scroll lock on and you can still type letters, your scroll lock's not on, because you can't type most letters and numbers with scroll lock on. There, I did some tech support. Can't say I'm ignoring you guys anymore. I should start looting some of these bodies and look for some okay, we're gonna get some FPS numbers for the Ryzen processor, the 1700, soon for 40 boxes. This is very important to me. I've been wanting to get this for a while. I've got a dead priest, so I've got to get out of combat here really fast and res. Is anybody resing this dead priest? Oh, my dead priest is in the water. Let's fight our way over to the beach. I wonder, he probably just ran into the water and drowned. So we gotta go get that guy. Oh no, he's there at the opposite side of the dock. He ran over there. Okay, we'll fight our way over there and get him rezzed up. And we're going to get him Holy Nova too. Even though he's a Shadow Priest, I want him to have Holy Nova. So we are going to spec up into the Holy Tree just a bit. And we are AoEing like champs. Oh wow, Craig Dover, nice. He spotted my dead guy. That's nice. I love it when the viewers spot things and tell me I'm doing something wrong. After starting all these WoW instances, the stream's volume lowered. Disable sound in WoW. Notice I run without sound in WoW. I never have sound in WoW. I would highly recommend you disable your sound in WoW because it takes up resources. And when you're running 40 boxes or 20 boxes on one computer, you don't want to take up resources. Let's spec Mindflay to Holy Nova. Okay, critical holy spells, interruption, that's fine. We don't ever do renew. We're just going to do that. Smite, holy fire, heal, greater fire. Reduce all spell damage taken for a Shadow Priest. That's probably better. And Holy Nova. Shadow Priest now has Holy Nova. Let's give the Shadow Priest some more stuff. Ooh, Shadow Reach. Do we have Vampiric? This is what you really want. You want Vampiric Embrace. Improved Fate is good. We want all 5 points in Shadow. Ah! Shit. Could have had 2 points in Vampiric Embrace. Damn it. Misclick. Whatever. Okay, so now we have Vampiric Embrace. I've got the Shadow Priest in my main tank group, so he's going to start getting Vampiric heals on bigger mobs. A Shadow Priest job is to pop Shadow Weaving. So the first thing a Shadow Priest does is he throws out four Shadow Word Pains, level 1 Shadow Word Pains, to pop Shadow Weaving 4 times. And that's doing his job. Only on bigger mobs is he really going to give me any kind of significant vampiric healing. Ooh, 2 kills to level. Ah, we need to level. We need to level more at a time. We got a new Holy Nova, so we're gonna be burning AOE's. Yeah, yeah, 59 kills to level. We're probably rolling 60 kills to level now. How much memory do you use with 20 WoWs open? Much less than 8 gig. Much less than 8 gig. Espro just checked 40 windows open on his system, and he pulls 17 gig of memory for 40 windows. I'm rolling 16 gig on the system, and when I first installed Windows, I was rolling 40 boxes. I mean, I was getting 30 frames per second on 40 boxes. I did something. I installed some driver or something along the way, and it doesn't run 40 boxes very well anymore. So, not really sure why, but I don't usually run 40 boxes on one computer anyway. When I get my Threadripper, I will run 40 boxes all the time, and I'll have 2 giant 4K monitors to run them on. The 4K monitor I'm looking at right now is 55 inches across. So when you see my head turning up like that, I'm looking at the upper right guy on my monitor. The windows are, when you have a 55-inch monitor and you're rolling, windows this big, it's as big as a normal monitor close to your face for one window. Like this Eversmile window is, every bit as big as a normal monitor if I were sitting right in front of it. And it's just one window on a 4K monitor. It's the killer app for 4K monitors. Useless for pretty much everything else. All they do is gimp your frame rate in first-person shooters for no benefit. Nobody needs 4K except for us. We need a 4K monitor. We actually need... See, WoW multi-boxers, we actually take advantage of 2 technological achievements of the last 5 years that pretty much nobody else is, except, well, Bitcoin farmers take advantage of the cores. But the advantage I'm talking about is multi-core CPUs and 4K monitors. We utilize them to the maximum. To the maximum. All right, glad you got that working, man. That's good. Yeah, you guys got me for a while today because it's a holiday here in the Americas. For some of us, it's a halfway holiday, President's Day. A lot of companies don't take it. A lot of companies do take it. Some government agencies, most government agencies do take it though. Government workers, man, they never miss a holiday. And nobody's here at the house, so don't have to watch my grandson. Don't have to feel like I'm ignoring anybody. And so I'll be on this a while. In fact, I need to go get some coffee. I'm gonna fight my way over to the safe zone and get some coffee. All right, we got some AoE going here now. Fire button. This guy's in combat too. Man, it would be nice if my hunters had ammo. But you know what? I'm not backing the hunters up anyway, so they wouldn't be shooting anyway. I just need to get my hunters some good weapons. Hunters actually do really good melee DPS in Vanilla WoW. I mean, really good. Ridiculously good. The way I've got them coded. Yeah, next issue, when holding tilde, it's not clicking every window. Okay, so when you tilde click and it doesn't work, you probably do not have focus follows mouse working. Now, watch when I move my mouse. If I move my mouse over here, that window's selected. If I move it over here, that window's selected. If I move it over here, that window's selected. Focus follows mouse is required for tilde clicking to work and for a lot of other things to work, which is why focus follows mouse is required for 5-minute multiboxing. Okay. The 40-man hotkey scripts are at r/vanilla multiboxing on Reddit. If you haven't gone to my our vanilla multiboxing subreddit, venture over. There's a lot of good stuff here. It's where the all controls explained FAQ is, and lots of good posts on, like my 40-man raid composition. You can come and see, how I build a 40-man raid. You can see some example hotkey net files, even for 3 computers. I roll 3 computers, and I give you my example file there. So it's a useful resource. Head on over. Let's see if I have some talent points to assign. Yes! Improve Vampiric Embrace. Yes! I want it. I got a lot of talent points to assign. 13 talent points to assign. What? No, that must be wrong. That must be wrong. 13 talent points to assign on my main tank. Alright, well, maybe Shield Slam. Maybe Shield Slam is on the way here. Hold on. Let me go over here. Let me assign some talent points. Alright, we're going to take improve Blood Rage. Yo, start clicking, sucker. What's our ping doing right now? Last stand for sure. Always good. We'll take improved sunder, and now we'll do our one-handed. I don't always take one-handed weapon specialization on my tanks, just because they don't do that much damage anyway, and it's only 10% more damage for 5 points. But I am going to go take cruelty. All right. Man, I should give these guys love. It's hard for me to pause and really spend time, you know, improving the spec, assigning spec points, because I just want to grind. But this does help me grind faster, so I'm just gonna do it. Ooh, bloodthirst. Yeah, I'll take me some of that. And we'll do some deflection. Fury Warriors are really the best damage dealers in vanilla WoW for a lot of situations. Don't underestimate Fury Warriors. Have some. Make sure you have some. And make them dual wield. And I will usually always spec some points in Tactical Mastery. But I mean, why not take a moment and put my talent points in my Fury Warriors and get them bloodthirst. I mean, that's brain dead. I know I'm spending time doing that, but it's going to help me in the long run, because not only does it hit hard, it heals them, takes some pressure off my healers, and oh, look at that, I have shield slam now. Okay, let's go start toasting people. And you know, really the bottom line is you got to toast people fast. You got to toast mobs fast, and the faster you can toast mobs, the faster you're going to level. And my guys are freaking ping crazy. This is not great. Look at this. This is bad. We're going to go to the AoE button. When in doubt, AoE it out. $15 kills to level. It's going well. I'm a little worried about the ping situation. I'm a little worried about the music situation too. I'm going to hit the 5 button while I turn my music on. Whoa. There we go. Music. Now we can freaking level. And constantly double check that somebody's not dead. I mean, that's really one of the things that slows you down the most is, you know, you've forgotten to check. Keep your head on a swivel and make sure that everybody's alive. Oh, that's some good AoE right there. Die. And when you are just starting out and you have crappy gear, use more healers than you're going to use in the end. You know, overheal. Be overhealed. More healers, it makes things more forgiving in a raid. Damn it. I hate it when my coffee's a dribble mug. Okay. 67 kills to level. That's a lot, but look at this. I'm doing 10 at a time, so it's actually not that many if you're doing 10 at a time. I wonder if Firebeard drops anything good. I'm going to check his bod. Nope, just silver. Let's kill this freebooter. Yeah, that's right. Firebeard, die! I think Firebeard does drop something good. I think he has slightly better loot than normal. I should keep checking his bod. There's something there. Ah, no, that's not good. Nah, I mean, checking bodies is just a great way to slow things down. It slows things down to a crawl. Okay, I'm running out of mana, so I'm gonna do a strategic maneuver. And we're just gonna switch to the 3 button. Let the melee save you. That's the thing. When you've run out of mana, the melee will always save you. That's why you want melee, that's why you want hunters. Because they are independent of mana. 48, oh my gosh. This is going fast, guys. So I know it said 70, but now we're down to 48. And, you know, that's in the span of just a few minutes. So who needs mana when you've got rogues and fury warriors? Okay, we're doing it. And I'm just going to use the 3 key here. And hunters, by the way. Hunters doing their mongoose bites. And I really wish that I had Hellfire on the Warlocks, though. If I had Hellfire on the Warlocks, this would be a done deal, because they never run out of mana. You know, they just life tap, and they get healed by the healers who have good mana regen. And we can just AoE all day long. All day wrong. Oh, I can pre-summon them. No, I don't even need to pre-summon. What am I talking about? This is not a zone. I will send the Warlocks back to learn Hellfire. That's what I'll do. Why didn't you guys suggest that? Good are you? You're making me do all the thinking here. I don't want to do all the thinking. Woo! This is constant pulling! Explode died. That's a bad thing, because it's really going to be hard to res him. Scorch died. Okay, we're going to come over here and just try and get lucky on a res. Oh, it's going to be a while. Oh, it's going to be a while. This is... This is not good. This is not good. Oh, explode, scorch. Oh, keep chain pulling, people. Fine. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Do you have... we have enough to res. We have enough to res. Do we have enough time to res, though? Nope. Combat! What level am I? Oh, I am 44. Oh, man. Somebody's keeping track. Project-Azeroth has joined the stream. Okay. Res. No, don't be combat. 10 long seconds. Okay. He's not in combat. Oh, he's in combat. Damn you. Okay, so rest in peace, those mages. They will never come back. Eli! Leo! Oh, you got the board? Let's see it. Use snowboards. Yeah, I know. But show it to me. Ah, my grandson is home. And the prospects of rezzing Scorch and Explode are low. I'm going to try the res button. Oh, they're rezzing. What? Oh, that's alright. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's hard to do a snowboard wrong. It's just a plank. I'm in my game, all my tunes, and I don't have all those sweet macros. You haven't done the final step, bro. /init. Each guy has to you have to go into each guy and do /init, enter. And sometimes you have to do it twice. Because one time won't put... Yeah. Don't bother me. I'm rezzing. No, I'm not. I'm never going to res those mages. They may as well just... I may as well just delete those accounts, because those mages are never coming back. And they body released? Oh! They rezzed! Holy crap! Oh my gosh, they rezzed. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm rolling over here. I'm going to... What did I say I was going to do? I was going to do something really good. Oh yeah, I was going to send the Warlocks back for Hellfire. Let's go over here and... Whoa. Leave Fireball alone! Leave Fireball alone! Okay, are we still in combat? That freebooter? Shooting through a wall, mind you. There's 2 bathrooms, Leo. 1 kill to level. Did I level? I guess I leveled. I'm 45 now. So that's going fast. $30 for a snowboard. That's awesome, man. And boots. And bindings. Crazy to buy stuff new. Okay, Warlock's going home, but I gotta give them some money. Money! He has enough. He's just gonna Hearthstone back. These Warlocks. He has enough. Hearthstone. Did I hit Hearthstone? Yes. Hearthstone. doing here? Okay. Warlocks are headed back to learn Hellfire. And they should probably get some talent points assigned. What is the best way to get everyone to one place? What is the best way to get everyone to one place? Log in a level 60 Warlock summon team and start summoning. Oh, you don't have one of those? Run. You gotta run, bro. Stay on the roads. And if you're savvy, you know where you can die and then res at a graveyard to move you much further to your goal. You just run, die, res at a graveyard. Yeah, you got to pick the right point to die, though. Otherwise, you will rewind your progress, not fast forward it. And we want to fast forward our progress. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh my god! I can't believe I did that. Did anybody see what I just did? Does anybody know what I did wrong there? Oh, fuck. Unbelievable. So what I did wrong there, guys, was I brought all of my warlocks back to Orgrimmar. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? It means I'm an idiot is what that means. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna also take demon armor because when the warlocks start hellfiring, it's not gonna be pretty. Oh shit. Well, that's gonna throw a wrench in my plans, guys. I think I might as well just hearth everybody at this point. And take a break for a while. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Silithus. And we've got a good load of levels here. And now we're 45, which is basically the jumping off point to the final drive to 60. And you can almost do that in one spot. Can't believe I did that, man. I really can't. But anyway, 70 kills to level. That's kind of ridiculous. I think once you get to 70 kills to level, you probably should move on anyway. Let's be cool. Because 70, I mean, if you're gathering up and AOing and burning down 10 at a time, I guess 70 kills to level isn't that bad. But it still seems like a really big number to me. What I'm doing right now is I'm training Hellfire and the latest Shadow Bolts on the Warlocks. That's it. Okay, Hearthstoning everybody. And now we gotta decide where to go. I'm not really sure. How do I follow? I only watched part 1, and well, I'm in the game now. Well, watch part 2. Part 2 is only 5 minutes long. Don't tell me I only watch part 1 when part 2 is 5 minutes long. Part 2 tells you everything you need to know about that stuff. Anyway, I'm taking a quick break, guys. I will stream a little more later.